Hello, trading is closed on July 9th, 2014, and I'm Jeffrey Tennant. Before we discuss yesterday's call, let's review what happened today based on the mejt system. Early on in the afternoon, the system said that ultimately higher prices would print. The color-coded thick line gives the target. The white dot shows it was hit, and there was resistance at the target. The system said the rally was false and wouldn't stick. It didn't. We dropped. mejt said the drop was false and wouldn't stick. These horizontal lines are mejt support resistance levels. That didn't stick. We had a rally in the afternoon. mejt says it won't stick and gives us a target of 1969.43, most likely to print tomorrow. That doesn't mean we have to drop immediately from here. And let's remember that's only 4.5 points under today's close. But the call for tomorrow is 1969.43. Let's review yesterday's predictions. This is a half-day chart. So at yesterday's close, I said this was a break of the DeMark TD trendline. It projected a target under 1916, but that it would be invalidated if we gapped over this high. And we did. Here's the high, and we gapped over it, so that's invalidated. It's important to note that as we're gapping up and going higher, we have overlapping of these consolidations. Even this low here overlaps with this high. Moves like this tend to retrace at some time. Typically there's a spike higher first. I'm a bit leery of higher targets in the environment that we're in. And let's remember that I do think we're going to drop much lower before this is all through. However, I still have higher targets. If you look at a weekly chart, we have a trend line starting back in 2009. It was touched first in 2010. And for nearly 3 years, we've been unable to break through that trend line. And we hit it last week. It's one of the reasons I'm expecting significant resistance in this area. If we look at a 30-minute chart, we had a possible diamond on stilts pattern. It could be this stilt is really a stilt and we're making a much larger diamond now. It's possible. It's tough to say for sure. In general, when there's a Fed announcement, you have a 3-wave move. The first wave, which was lower, tends to indicate the eventual direction of the market. The third wave tends to be larger, as measured from the origin of the announcement to the high of wave 2, which is this. And the third wave tends to be larger, which would mean we would come down here. If that's true, we have a chance of undercutting this low, which I view as big trouble. We still have some higher targets out there. We have found resistance at these lows. I think there's a good chance we hit these lows as well. It's about 1975. And don't forget, we have a mejt target of 1981.95, which I think has a reasonable chance of printing. The call for tomorrow is 1969.43, but I think we have a chance of having a spike up first, and that's today's call.